Hello y'all, today we are going to do class 6th mathematics chapter 9 data handling exercise 9.4 question number 1 and question number 2 and also question number 3. And also we will do question number 4 and by this we are going to complete exercise 9.4 and also we are going to complete chapter 9. So question 1 says 120 school students was done to find which activity they prefer to do in their free time. So they got some in the survey they got the table like this. So preferred activity full of playing 45 students, reading storybook 30 students, watching TV 20 students, listening to music 10 students, painting 15 students. Now what does our question say? Let us see. Draw a bar graph to illustrate the above data taking a scale of 1 unit length 5 students. So here 1 unit length is 5 students. So what do? We write 0, 5, 10, 15 means the table of 5 till the highest number which is 45 and we can also take it at 50. Now we are going to write different activities: playing, listening music, watching TV, reading storybook and playing. Here is painting. Okay, so means the sequence is going the reverse: painting, listening music, watching TV, reading storybook, playing. Okay, so in the playing, how many students love playing? 45. So we draw straight line. So this means this graph is correct. Now checking listening. Reading storybook is preferred by how many students? 30. So we draw a straight line. This is how you are going to make a graph in your copy. So it was a straight line to 30. So this means this is also correct. This is also correct. Means this bar graph will be correct. Now when you are checking the bar graphs, you can draw some straight lines like dot 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 dot. And when the straight line means, you think if this quantity is given to you, then you think that this is the correct graph. So let us check. In listening music, there are 10 students. Right from the bar graph, it is completely shown. In painting, there are 15 students. So this is also correct. In watching TV, 20 students. This is also correct. In reading storybook, 30 students. Yes, this is also correct. And in playing, 45 students. So this is also correct. So this is how we can compare a bar graph. Now our question: which activity is preferred by most of the students other than playing? So if we not include playing, means playing is preferred by most of the students, but we forgot it. We don't remind it. Okay. So then we are asked to compare in these four which of the other activity is preferred by most of the students other than playing. So it is reading storybooks. It is very simple. Now moving to question number 2. Okay, so now question 2 says the number of mathematics books sold by a shopkeeper on 6 consecutive days is shown below. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are some days and the number of books sold is below. Now we need to just make a bar graph. So we are going to take 1 unit length of 5 books. So what is the question? Draw a bar graph to represent the above information choosing the scale of your choice. So we can take 1 unit length 5 books. So on Sunday 65 books were sold. Here we have number of mathematics book and here we have the consecutive days. So on Sunday there were 65 books sold. Now I am just comparing them, but you are going to make it in the bar graph. Okay, so 65, we draw a straight line. yes, it goes. And 40, yes, it also happens. Now I can tell you the book sold in Tuesday, it is 30, right? Yes, 30. On Wednesday, 50 books were sold. So we can compare like this after making lines. On Friday, 70 books were sold, so it is going till 70, but due to a photo's rotation, means it is just a bit tilt, so straight line goes to 65, so that's my mistake. So means we can compare a bar graph like this. Now let us move to question number 3. Now question 3 says, the number of bicycles manufactured in a factory during the years 1998 to 2002. Illustrate this data using a bar graph. Choose a scale of your choice. So now first we are going to make a bar graph, then only we are going to answer these questions. So here we have a bar graph from the answer sheet, and here I have taken 1 unit length 100 bicycles. So here we have number of bicycle, here we have years. This is the answer of question number 3. So on 1998, 800 bicycles were sold. On 1999, 600. On 2000, 900. On 2001, 1100. On 2002, 1200. Okay, so this is also written in question. Let us see. Yes. These were the same quantities in the bar graph: 800, 600, 900, 1100, 1200. Now from the bar graph and from this table help we can answer the question. A part, in which year were the maximum number of bicycles manufactured? So 1200, 2000, 2 years. And I will also tell you how to compare them with the bar graph. B part, in which year were the minimum number of bicycles manufactured? So it is here 1999, 600. So what are our answer? Let me know. 2002 A parts and 1999 B parts. So answer are here, and now let us compare it from the bar graph. So 2002 is the answer of A part, means when the bicycles were sold the maximum. So here we can see that the bar graph of the year 2002 is maximum, and it shows 1200 bicycles manufactured. And in B part we were given the minimum number of bicycles manufactured. So in the year 1999 it can clearly be seen. So this was question 3. Now let us move to question 4. So now question 4 says, number of persons in a various age group in a town is given in following table. So in the upper column we have age in years, and in the below we have number of persons. So these are some things. Now we need to make a bar graph first, and taking the scale of 1 unit length 20,000. So 1 unit length 20,000 means 20,000, 40,000, 60,000, 80,000, 1 lakh, 1 lakh 20,000, 1 lakh 40,000, 1 lakh 60,000, 1 lakh 80,000, 2 lakh, and 2 lakh 20,000, and so on. It can be continuous. But we have the highest number here. How much? 2 lakhs. So we are just going to do it like this. So in the age group of 1 to 14, there are 2 lakh persons. So we can clearly see from the bar graph. Now in the age group of 15-29, there are 1,60,000 persons, right? So this bar graph is clear. Now in the age group of 30 to 44, we have 1,20,000. So this is also correct. In the age group of 45 to 59, the age is same. The person's number is same, 1,20,000. In the years 60 to 75, ages persons 80,000. Yes. and the persons who are of 75 and above are 40,000. So this is how we compare the table and a bar graph. So this bar graph is same as the table. Now the questions answer. Which two age group have the same population? So here I have told you that the population was 1,20,000, and from the table also it is clear 1,20,000. Now all persons in the age group of 60 and above are called senior citizens. How many senior citizens are there in that town? Above 60, how many are there? It is 80,000 and it is 40,000. So 80,000 plus 40,000. Now how much do we get? We are asked of the senior citizens. So the persons who are above 60 age, so they are known as senior citizens, and above are also known as senior citizens. So these two will be added. So in 60 to 74 age group we have 80,000, in this we have 40,000. So now we are just going to add these quantities. So 80,000 plus 40,000, right? So 0, 0, 0, 0, 8 plus 4 is 12. Now so we have 1,20,000 persons. So this was class 6 the mathematics chapter 9 exercise 9.4 data handling. Question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, and also we did question number 4. And I have a news for you. By this we complete chapter 9 and exercise 9.4 is also complete. And please do subscribe to my channel, and very thank you.